Have you ever clicked on a YouTube video because the topic is something you were interested in and you wanted to hear what they had to say about it, only to find out after about the first 30 seconds you say, "Oh, I just can't." Well, that happens to me on a regular basis. So let's talk about it. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Well, obviously, we're all watching YouTube. And we do that because we want to learn things or hear about a certain topic or situation. But I'm telling you, there are certain videos that I feel like I'm interested in because of the topic, but within 30 seconds, I have to click out. I just have to. Now, this is not a complaint video, or I'm not tearing anyone down. I know everybody tries their best. But, you know, when you get older, you can't take a whole lot of stuff. I mean, you can't put up with certain things. Maybe younger people can, but I know I can't. I just don't have time for it. So I'm going to go through some of the things that drive me absolutely crazy, and I cannot watch these type of videos. Maybe some of the things you'll relate to, or maybe you have things of your own that keep you from watching certain videos. It's more about people's, I guess, behavior or habits. Now, these are not in any particular order, but the first one I'll talk about is when it's very obvious that the person is reading from a script. Oh my gosh, that just drives me crazy because I don't feel like they're talking to me. I can't relate to them. It's not engaging to me. And sometimes it's because you can see their eyes going back and forth as they're reading line by line. They must have like a teleprompter right up where their camera is, and that's what they're looking at. And they're just reading like they're reading from a book. And that's not what I want. I want somebody who's genuine, who's speaking from their heart and speaking freely. And then also, they never miss a beat. Every word is perfect, every sentence is perfect. That's because they're reading it. Well, it's okay to edit out your mistakes, but none of us talk so perfectly, so eloquently, and use all the right words at all the right times. That is reading from a script, and I will not watch any video that is being read from a script. The next one, and this one drives me the craziest. The funny part is I can't even listen to the video because they don't look at the camera. Now, I'm sure everybody's trying their best, and they're probably not doing it intentionally. I mean, why would they? But it's a bad habit that really should be broken. When you're filming on a camera, well, I use my phone, but the camera's in the upper left corner for me. So I make sure I'm looking that way. If I turn and look at myself in the viewfinder, I'm not looking at the camera at all. I'm looking off somewhere else. So I'm talking to you and you think, well, who is she talking to? Who is she looking at? Well, I'm looking at myself, and you can't do that. You have to look in the camera and make eye contact. And as I said, I'm sure nobody does it on purpose, but when you watch back your own video, you've got to be able to see that. And it's very annoying to me. I've watched a few videos where I was really interested in the topic, and I think they give great advice. But when I start the video off and they're not looking at me in the camera, then I have to turn it off. And even if I look away and think, I just can't look at that, just to be able to listen to it, I still can't do it because I have that image in my head. They're not talking to me. I can't relate to them. They're not engaging with me. So those kind of videos are out for me. The next one is when they're overly presenters. I mean, it's in a presenter style video where it's like they're on TV or maybe a newscaster or something. Everything is so overdone. Like if I'm going to say in my video, boy, do I have a new lipstick for you today. Okay. But I'm talking about someone that says, boy, do I have a new lipstick today for you. And, they're pointing and their hands are going like this and just all over the place. And their voice, the inflection goes up and down. And it's so like put on, like you're trying so hard. And it's a turnoff to me. Now, you all might not be bothered by it, but I'm just saying to me, it's such a turnoff. I'd rather someone just be natural. I mean, if you get excited, you can say, yay, I'm so excited. But you don't have to say, I have a video for you, and it's a big video, and we're all going to love it. Things like that. So, anyhow, as you can tell, that drives me crazy. The next one is when someone tries so hard to be funny or overly funny, and they're just not. What they're talking about isn't even funny. But they will throw jokes in or little one-liner things or pause for a minute to see if anyone else laughs, and if they want to laugh, then they laugh themselves, and they just try too hard to be funny. And I mean, a lot of people are naturally funny, and I love that. Sometimes I'll watch a video and I mean, I'm just cracking up. The person isn't trying to be funny, but they're funny. But when you're trying to be funny and you're not, that's a big turn off. The next one is when someone goes off on a tangent. Say they're talking about, I don't know, skincare. And they're saying, now you're going to love this cream, and they're putting it on and showing you. And then they're like, oh, I see my neighbor's dog is outside. Wonder why he's out there today, because it's kind of rainy out there. Huh. Well, I'll have to check with my neighbor later. And then they don't even get back to what they were saying about the cream they were putting on their face. Or right in the middle of like a serious conversation, they're like, oh, I have a hair stuck somewhere. Boy, my hair feels weird today. It's just kind of sticking out. I mean, maybe that shouldn't bother me, but I'm telling you, it does. The next one, oh, this one, I have to click off instantly the first time I see it. And it's when they have this, I don't know, I guess you call it B-roll, but, they're talking about somebody that's having a bad hair day, or that they're having a bad hair day. And then they pop in some picture, and it's real loud, and the person's screaming, like, ah, my hair, and that kind of stuff. Or little things will come flying in on the screen, and all those effects. I don't want the effects. I want just a normal person having a normal conversation, one-to-one, and talking about something. Not all that extra stuff, especially when I think they slow down their voice, and then it sounds like, you don't want to see this, or something like that. I know I can't do it. But anyhow, don't need any of that. If I like you and I like your content, that's who I'm there to watch. That's what I want to watch. I don't want to watch pictures of other things come flying in. Am I the only one? And the last one I'll talk about today, I do have more, but I'm going to try to keep it short. And that is when they constantly say, like, subscribe, share. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It's free, which it is free. Or be sure to like it, give it a thumbs up, share it to your friends and neighbors and everybody. I understand, that people are trying to grow their channel, but I think most people watching YouTube know that if they're interested, if you are someone that they want to watch regularly and keep up with and be notified of your videos, they're going to subscribe. And some people just don't like to subscribe, but they watch the videos. So I don't think you have to tell people, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you liked what I said in today's video, do a thumbs up. I mean, if somebody has that feeling in them, if they have a kind feeling at the moment and they think, yeah, I'm going to thumbs up this video. I liked it. It's just a way for you to say, I liked what you talked about. But you're all adults. I'm an adult. I know to do that. If I appreciate and like somebody's content, I'm going to hit the like button. But don't ram it down my throat. Don't be telling me all through the video, don't forget to subscribe. And then some will say, now wait to the end. I have a bonus or something really special. But I'll tell you at the end. You have to watch all the way through to see it. Well, of course, they're getting you to watch the whole video. They want you to watch the full length of the video. And again, that's not necessary. If I have something really special, it's the first thing I say. I don't put it at the end. And besides, if somebody starts a video out saying, now stay tuned to the end because I have something really special to tell you, then I'll just slide all the way over and watch the last minute or two. That doesn't make me watch the whole video. So I just don't care for stuff like that. I'm not faulting anyone that does it, but I honestly can't see where that makes you subscribe just because I said. Now, if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to this channel. No. You're going to do it if you want to, and you're not if you don't. And that's okay. So with all that being said, everyone who does YouTube videos has a right to do whatever they want. And I know they're trying. There's a drive or a purpose behind what they're doing. And I understand that. And that's their choice. I'm just saying these type of things bother me so much that I cannot watch the videos. Even though I like the creator and I like the content. Now, I did something before on things I don't like about YouTube or stuff like that. And that's not what this video is about. But we all have different reasons why we do YouTube or what we believe in or how we view it. For me personally, this is not a business. This is something I truly enjoy doing. In addition to that, I like just talking with you all. I like dialogue. I like conversation back and forth. I like learning from you. And I like being of service to you just like you are to me. We help each other. I do not have an Amazon page or store or whatever that is. I do not use affiliate links. I don't have memberships. I don't have Patreon. I don't have Buy Me a Coffee. And just all the things. There's so much out there, and it's all money making. That isn't my goal, to make money. I'm not looking to make money off of you or anyone else. I'm not going to promote this certain product or lipstick or whatever and say it's fabulous and all that. And, my link is in there. Be sure to check the description box because all the links are there. Just click on my link. Well, you know, do I really like the lipstick that much? Or would I just be saying that because it's real expensive and if you buy it, I make money? Money is the root to all evil, in my opinion. And I don't go there. And people that are motivated by money, it just rubs me the wrong way because I don't feel like I can trust or believe what they're saying about these products or clothes or whatever it is. Maybe they really love the clothes or the makeup or whatever they're talking about, but they're on there selling things, which is their prerogative. I'm just saying I don't trust it. And my opinion is, especially for seniors, we're not looking to be entertained. You can watch TV or a movie if you want to be entertained. You're looking for clarity. You're looking for support. You're looking for help in certain areas of your life. Or you have some good advice to offer to the creator that's talking about the topic. So it's more about engagement and connecting. At least that's my belief as a old girl. Now this was all done in fun. I wanted to put out something lighthearted and just relaxing. In fact, the day I'm making this video is the day before I'm leaving for my trip to North Carolina for my grandson's wedding. So I wanted to have a video up for you this Friday, and since I won't be here to do one, I thought I'd just film something that was just fun or maybe relatable, or we can share what bothers each other, but it's no shade on anyone who does any of these things. And I know we're not here to judge. We're here to encourage one another. So I hope this came across as I'm not judging that person. Maybe the way they are doing things, they feel that it's going to help them, or they're still learning, or it could be a variety of reasons. It's through no fault of their own. It's just habits that they have, or things they picked up as far as making videos. But I don't judge them. They are lovely human beings, just like we all are. I'm just saying, unfortunately, I can't watch their videos. I have to click off. So let me know in the comments section how you feel about that. Are there certain things that drive you crazy? Or the things that I talked about, like, well, you never even paid attention to them. They don't bother you in the least. Let me know that too, because I need to know, why these things really just, I lose patience and I have to click out of it. Now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip is from the 7-Ups of life, and each one has a scripture reference. Wake up, decide to have a good day. This is a day the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Psalm 118:24. Dress up. The best way to dress up is to put on a smile. A smile is an inexpensive way to improve your looks. The Lord does not look at the things man looks at. Man looks at outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. That's 1 Samuel 16:7. Shut up. Say nice things and learn to listen. Listen to the advice and accept instruction, and in the end you will be wise. Proverbs 19:20. Stand up. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand for something or you will fall for anything. Let us not be weary in doing good. For the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good. That's Galatians 6:9-10. Look up. Look up to the Lord. I can do everything through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Number 6, reach up. Reach up for something higher. Keep seeking the things above where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Colossians 3:1. And number 7, lift up. Lift up your prayers. Do not worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. And that's Philippians 4:6. If you remember these 7 ups of life, you will always have a good day. You will always be grateful. You will always rejoice. These are things that we can choose. We can choose to show up, stand up, and do all the ups. If we look at the opportunities of each and every day, just by doing these 7 things, our life will be so filled with joy and possibility. They're all easy things. They're not difficult to do. And it's all about gratitude and the choices we make in our lives on a daily basis. I know getting older, it has really come to me in a deep, deep sense how important these things are, how I need to start my day each and every day and never give up. So I just thought this would be a great reminder for all of us to see how very blessed we are, to see all that we have, to see what we can do for ourselves, to have the most positive attitude, to have the best outlook on life. Why choose anything else? I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.